Oh. Why did the cookie want to go to the doctor? Because it just felt crummy. And that's a good way to start today's laugh. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Robin. Should be good. Try that one. No. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, YouTube family. And hey, Facebook family. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Mike. Miller. You know, my neighbor growing up was Mike Miller. Right across the street. Not good memories. Sarah, Missy, Carrie, some dude named Josh Bartley. Alright, guys. So, pretty much the idea. Well, there's two ideas. On top of here, on top of this tower, is 400, I think. It's either 400 or 300. I can't really tell. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 400. Okay, there's $400 on top of that tower. Then there is a gram of gold. On the backside, what you can't see is an Amazon gift card, which my beautiful wife's birthday is coming up April 7th, and that's what she wanted, was Amazon gift cards. So, boy, that would be nice to get and actually keep the money for it. Oh, thank you so much for the 100 stars, Lynette. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How this is supposed to happen is this bag is supposed to knock that off as it's getting pushed up. So when we play, we're going to have to try to think of it to push it over this way. That way it's not kind of going to go around it. Second part to this setup is if we can knock that bag down, which there's a little bit of a loop up top. I don't know how much of that you all can see or not. It has to get up over. Apparently that's got a huge surprise inside of it. Then we venture to the back and we got this same old treasure chest that never wants to give us anything out of it. So I'm not holding my breath with it. Last cool thing is the silver and gold bag is right up front. So that should be a lot better when it comes to trying to retrieve that. All right, guys, 700, and we're good to go. Awesome, happy almost birthday to you. 23rd. Tara, thank you so much for the 45 stars. So kind of you. I stopped at Flying J's last night. Mary, thank you so much for the 50 stars. And there's a bunch of cool stuff on the edge, but they had it. The tray wasn't moving, which happens a lot there. All right, so that's a good good spot. Alright, I gotta focus on trying to get everything to pull it this way now, like we talked at first. I don't want that to go around it. I'm pretty confident we can get the hundreds to come off. That's not my worry. My worry is I would like to get that bag to come off. The big quarter. The big quarter. Oh, Jeff, thank you so much for the 50 stars. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second, YouTube. I got you all today on the back computer, so when I go to collect, I'll get caught up on comments back there. So the auction has a very good start to it. I think on the auction page, I have like 7 or 8 items up right now. Which I think I'm gonna go to 10, and then I've donated a couple more items to the people that donate to PayPal's an entry. You know, the more you donate, the more entries. Blah blah blah. Well, I'm donating a couple more things because it was able to break the $1,000 mark. And that was a good accomplishment, a heck of an accomplishment, thanks to you all. So I'm gonna try to get more items for those that donate to win. So, and I had one item that was a real high ticket item, and I couldn't think, do I put it on where someone can bid on it, or do I put it in there with that? And I think it should probably go to the PayPal page donation. But there's a lot of good stuff, guys. Bray and I have collected a lot of silver, a lot of gold, gold that's in the bullion, whatever. The raw earth gold that you get out. I mean, got all of it. There's gold rings in there. I mean, anything you can think, and that's stuff that you're bidding on, or at the auction. I do hope a couple of those go up a little bit higher, just because I'm okay with losing money. You know, I am okay, but you know, when it gets to a point like you're losing a lot of money on the how low they go, it's a bummer, just because the fact that I could have probably sold it a different way and you know, made my money out of it. But I mean, that's just the way auctions are sometimes. But most auctions have reserve prices too. But by the weekend, it's gone. It's done. The weekend's it. Everybody keeps asking when it's done. By this Saturday and Sunday, it's done. We're going to announce the winners. I would kindly ask for the winners. Some people's auction are going to be done before Friday. So the ones that have been out longer, as soon as it starts slowing down on the bids, I'll go ahead and contact the winning person, see if they're okay, and then we'll close it out. I think I got it over enough. I can do the dump method now. I think so. That's cool. Check that out. Got some cool pictures up on here. All right, there we go. All right. Let's go down here and collect. Hey, Frank. How are you? Oh, great. Yes, I am live. Are you from The Simpsons? I'll have to go over because some of the ones that we're going to have reserves, they're bidding up pretty decent, so might not need to do the reserve, but we'll find out. I need to go live. I'll probably go live tomorrow, and then that's all I'll do is talk about auction stuff and kind of go over everything. Awesome, Corey. Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Nitro, West Virginia. There it's going. Oh. All right. I think we got everything stayed in the playing field. So that worked all. How about that? Hey, Joseph. That was pretty cool, man. That was really, really cool. Huh. So the silver bag is down. The gold bag is heading in that direction. There's not a big shocker. The 100. A little bit of it did come out. There's $200. That was inside of there. And the gold. So some of the contents inside of the treasure chest did come out. Isn't that something? Aha! Oh, it's holding on. It's literally a cliffhanger at the moment. All right, I gotta lift this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. First, let's try this. Can you see it right there? I don't know if you can see it or not. Hold on, someone donated. Give me 1 second. I'll Tara, nice drop, treasure chest Phil. Thank you so much for the 200 stars, and thank you, Tara. Right there. See, it's it got stuck on something. That's kind of like how they do it at the carnivals. All right, let's go down here and collect. Oh, Tony, I'm sorry to hear about that, buddy. Thank you for the 50 stars. So sorry to hear about that by your mom, too, bud. Ah! Stop it! No gold bag yet. Not exactly sure what's stuck on what's stuck. Stuck on something. Ooh, get a little lightheaded. I don't think I like the way that looks. Let's do that. Hey, Phil. Must have been just stuck under a quarter or something. Well, we finally got a mystery bag opportunity. There's the hundreds, a couple of them. Oh, and there went the hundreds. Oh, didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, red solo cup. That's right. Thank you, Robert. Robert, you are live. Hey, Holly. Just got off of work. Then a late one. Like, want to see that though. Would I marry you? I think my wife might hold exception to that. Getting ready to move to Tennessee. I want to go to Tennessee and buy a capuchin. For those of you all that are still wondering, I still have both of those capuchins, stuffed animals you all got me in my back seat. So much so that every time that I get out of the car, I always lift them back up and like have them cuddling or seatbelted, and it's the weirdest thing ever. Well, unfortunately, we weren't able to get that bag to uplift. So we'll play a couple more quarters through here. You never know, maybe that'll turn. Never know. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button and sharing. It really helps me out, especially when I do these real late night streams. For people that watch during the day, if I get enough likes and shares and comments, YouTube will show them during the day, but if not, they won't. 700 was the buy-in. All right, so I got to ask you all a question. You don't have to be honest if you'd rather not, but how many people watching right now? It's a lot. It's a late. We got 170 on Facebook. That's pretty good for the time. And what do we got? 131 on YouTube. Wow. Okay. So how many of you all are into big conspiracy? Marcy, thank you so much for the 100 stars. Thank you. Like the big conspiracies, like Apollo 11 never went to the moon, or we never went to the moon. The Earth is flat. The Atlantis is still active under sea, you know, like that. It's just, how many of you all like that? Who what I call very good imaginations, very good. And I always say this. I don't think of anything I'm getting ready to say is making fun of anybody, because I say it all the time. Sometimes people that just buy everything that they're told are the crazy ones. I think there's just like a path right down the middle that is a nice in between. Like them, I don't believe in most of them. You do need to think for yourself sometimes. Oh yeah. Right. Exactly. All right. The reason why I say that is, I mean, I'm very well known, and you know it's funny. Somebody brought up, how odd is it that when I started bad mouthing TikTok and its country of origins, someone not only gets into my account, but they obliterate it, and they do it where the system didn't catch. Like the IP address was the same. The did it remote. What's that called? A remote into your computer. I mean, they were slick and took everything except a couple $100. Why they left me a couple $100, I have no idea. I'm thankful because that's what I'm surviving off of right now. But someone didn't mention to me. They said, "Hey, that didn't start until after you started bad mouthing TikTok." So maybe there's something to that. Okay, but that's not my theory. I still go on there at times because I do. There's people on TikTok that I find interesting. Their story interesting, and one of them is a channel that I don't think they ever turn off. I think the live stream just stays on constantly, and they have like that fob TV with the Eagles, and they just have mods that control it at different times. But anyways, the context or the back is basically I'm a Freemason. Do you have any questions? So I just find it interesting to see different. Some of y'all don't even know what a Freemason is. Others do, and some actually got several on here that are Freemasons, our brothers, traveling men. We got a whole bunch of different names. Anyways, I go in there and not only hear the people from all over, like UK, and how it's different there, and a lodge in Virginia is going to be somewhat different than a lodge in, say, California. I mean, there's majority of it's the same, but there's differences. But that's not what interests me the most. What interests me the most is the amount of hate. Now, TikTok brings a lot of hate out of anybody. I mean, like I said, you could literally do a TikTok channel where all you do is say, leave me a positive comment and I will give you $1,000 instantly. And there would be people that still couldn't help it. This is dumb. Fake. But anyways, I was surprised about some of the conspiracy theories out there about Freemasonry. And I found it, some of it is, I find just weird. I'm like, man, you got too much time on your hands and too creative of an imagination. But in whole, it's centered around that we wash up Satan. This is the biggest misconception that we get. And I'm not trying to start this channel into Freemasonry talk, so don't worry about it. But one of the big things that I get when I get approached by someone without even knowing anything about how long I've been a Mason for, what avenues I've went, they'll start telling me some crazy mumbo jumbo. Thank you, Linda. Crazy mumbo jumbo, and say, you probably don't know that because it's for the higher ups. The real high Masons, they're the ones that know that. And that alone shows that you really don't understand how Freemasons work. There's really not no higher ups. You'll hear people say he's a 32nd degree, 33rd degree, something like that. 33rd degree is a very honorable degree to have, and you have to do something above and beyond for your community, or just something big. And most of the time, people get their 33rd after their death. Their lodge will award it to them. But that's Scottish Rite. That's a different way. So, like Freemasons, what you all know, Freemasons is called a Blue Lodge. Freemasons. That's where the whole Mason thing begins and ends. there's 3 degrees there. First, second, and third. Enter apprentice. Hold on a second. Okay, all right, man. There's 3 degrees there. Your third, your master mason. That's as high as you can go. There is no other number. There is no other degrees. Now, you can move what they call chairs. You can move around internally in your lodge and hold different positions in it, but there is nothing. So, the it's above you. They have no idea what they're talking about. That first off, now you say, well, there's a 30-second. Yes, there is. There's branches off the Freemasonry, and a lot of it has to do with origins and where it's at. There's a thing called a Red Lodge, which I'm a part of. It's York Rite, and they go up to 14th degree, which I did mine. Then my dad, so thank you so much for the 50 stars. There's another one called the Scottish Rite. And the Scottish Rite's what my dad did, and I will do eventually. It's just you got to have a lot of time, you know. It's just all about time. And I've been one for 20-some years. But they go up to 33rd through the Scottish Rite, and then there's the Templars, and you know, and all that is through that. Then you have other things off of it, like the Shriners, you know, and everybody knows the Shriners name. I think a lot of people think of Shriners of the guys that got the funny hats on and they drive the little go-karts in the parades, but they do free health care for children, and it's amazing. But anyway, so that was one of the big things I hear constantly over and over and over when people are on there arguing, because they'll invite anybody on to talk. It's above your pay grade. You wouldn't know that. They don't let the lower ones know about that. So basically, they're trying to say that there's an even more private organization inside of the Freemasons. That got to hold on. Let me go collect real quick. The second biggest misconception is that we're about Satan, the devil. And that's another one. They'll say, they don't let you know, but it's actually, it's that Bible that you're taking your oath on, that has satanic ties, which I have a Freemason Bible. Anybody that goes through can either buy it or the lodge gives it to them. And it is just a regular King James Version Bible, a beautiful Bible, and on the outside has the Masonic symbol, and inside where people in the lodge can sign and fill out, almost like a yearbook. No different. But the whole thing with Freemasons is, I'm Christian, that's my beliefs, but they don't say you have to be Christian, you can be Buddhist, you can be Muslim, you can be Jewish. You just have to have a belief in what they call the grand creator, and something higher up. Some of the reasons, I've heard a lot of different reasons for that. One of the biggest reasons is it's the same concept that in court, when they make you swear in on the Bible, when you take your oath coming in, if you don't have a belief in anything, then there's nothing that you could put religiously or anything your hand on to swear an oath to. And that makes sense to me, but I've heard various reasons of why. But that's what it is. You just have to have a belief in it. But Satanism, any of that is the complete opposite. And the third, anybody that actually is in the Freemasons is a lot of interest. It's like a constant, if you stay involved, history lesson. There's so many cool things to learn, but it would bore the bejeebus out of the normal person, because that fraternity gets credit for so much more stuff than they actually do. And then there's the original Illuminati, and they tried to come into the Freemasons so they could be looked. That happened a lot in the history. That happened with Mormonism, with Joseph Smith. He went into the Freemasonry because he was trying to get the people to look at him as being legit. But I don't know. But it's not what you. It's just not all the craziness that these cool National Treasure and all those videos. But one thing that is cool about it, there's a lot of things, but no matter where I'm at in the country, or mostly the world, if I'm ever in a situation that I need help, and I need somebody I can trust, I will know I can find a lodge or another Mason in that area, and they'll put me in the right direction or help me in any way that they possibly can. That alone is huge. Trust is the big thing with me, and so that alone is huge. I just told this big long story. I think it drives some people nuts, but basically I said that because I get a kick out of some of the things that people say when they're and what they think that it is, and they know more than what you know. It doesn't matter how long they've been a part of it. And the other part of it is I get a kick out of some of the Freemasons that are joined there. To talk to them on the live, they sound like they've been a brother for 50 years, and then come to find out they just they're an inner apprentice. They just started. And it's like, wow, man, you got yourself heavily involved in this. You're really gonna like it. That's right, Mike. Absolutely. A worldwide brotherhood. And it means something to me. It always has meant something to me. My dad was a Mason. My brother and I went through. I want Braden to be a Mason when he's old enough. It just means something. But for any of you all that might be traveling men yourselves, I've spoke and met up with a bunch of you. I'll find that TikTok channel's name. He's a really good guy. The guy that hosts it. And there's a lot of good people on there. But some of the stuff that is said on there accusing is crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Casey, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for the 560 stars. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it, buddy. I sure do miss you. I'm hoping you all can, I know you got the new job and everything, but I'm hoping this summer you all can still come on up for your annual trip. Eastern Star, yes. So I'm not real too familiar with it. My ex-wife, they had asked her, one of the other wives, if she was interested in it. But yes. So wives of Freemasons, they have the Eastern Star, which to sum it all up as much as you possibly can. What I have learned, there's a lot of things to learn out of being a Freemason. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about just mankind in general. But they do things for their community. You best believe in small communities and large communities, a lot of the things that were donated for children's centers or whatever it is, parks, I guarantee you that Freemason lodge or lodges had a big part in the donations. But they don't go around and brag about it. They believe basically in doing something without taking credit for it. That's just what it is. I like that. Oh, Casey, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Goodness. Casey went on YouTube and donated, and went on Facebook and donated, or vice versa. Thank you, Casey. Glenda and Bray are doing very good. Yeah, I'm keep playing. I think this might. I'm gonna just see. Then I'm done. I have a few other things to do. But yeah, they're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. Bray's got his. He was supposed to have his first game last weekend, but they canceled it because of rain. So he's got his first U15 soccer game this weekend. So I'm pretty excited for that. Looks like it wants to tilt. That's crazy. Awesome. Welcome. Yes, welcome to the lives. Oh, sorry. All right, let's try a little bit. Let's get over just a little bit more. Oh. All right. Robert, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. That's so kind of you. Celebrate the first super chat from Robert Seaman. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you, truly. Thank you. Can I do the skill stop and load it up? Yes, let's try that. Let's try to give that a shot. You kind of got to be careful on the left side because or right side, I'm sorry. I said left. See, that's All right, let's do this. Let's do one more cup full. One more cup full, and then we'll count up and see. Not exactly a cup full. Yeah, I think it looks like it wants to do it, but I can't see it happening. No. Oh. All right, I got to do a little bit more just because of that. Ah. Tony, I made a YouTube video for my mom. Here goes, go watch my YouTube video. Alright, I definitely will, Tony, and I'm sorry to hear that about your mom, buddy. Guys, that's the link to Tony's YouTube page. If you go over, you'll come and see Tony's situation. Ah, it fell. Unbelievable. It stinking fell. Now it's stuck, but it came. All the contents came out of it. Unbelievable. If there ever was a good time to do just one more quarter, that was it. Now I know that looks like. Oh, what the heck! I can't believe that. Oh, yes. That's good. Good, 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 good. Seeing a lot of gold in there. A lot of gold. That changed the whole dynamic of this. See, it looks like it wants to come out, but then it heads back. Don't let that fool you. And the quarters are getting stuck. What is that? All right, I'll do it one more just so people that are watching afterwards pop in the comments. So I can't believe you to try it at least one more time. Guys, I am on that new platform. Give me a second. Rumble. I'm on Rumble. There's the link to it. They say that Rumble pays better than anybody. I haven't got like the 3 cents from them, but Anyways, if you ever, if you just want to try something new and check it out, I know their customer service is really good. Lynn, never had YouTube or Facebook ever reach out to me and want me to create a page. All right, that's it, guys. That's it. I'm not that worried about the Dixie cup. Plus, it's also getting that treasure chest is starting to hold up progress there some. So, oh, thank you. Yes. So, okay. So somebody put it up again, guys. So while we're waiting to do this, there is 2 ways to go about this auction. This is the first auction that's actually going towards me. I've done expressed it. Now it's starting to get a little cliche to keep reminding that I hate that. But there's 2 ways to go about it. You can go to the PayPal page. With much less censorship. Oh, okay. There you go. You can go into well, go over and give me a follow over there. I'd appreciate it if you're already on there. Something fell. You can donate to that PayPal page that I just put up. Any donation, dollar, whatever, any donation is an entry to 5. So 4 is 4 entries. 5, it goes up by 2. So 5, 6, then 6, 7. So basically, it just goes up by 2 until you get to 20. Anything 20 and over, it's times 2 the amount of donations or the amount of entries that you get back. Then when you get to 50 and above, you're guaranteed to have a spot in the finals. So how that's going to work is when we do the final giveaway this weekend, and giveaway was 10, it's going to be over that if this thing keeps getting up higher. I'm going to throw some more things in there. I will get everyone's contact information that donated, and you will be assigned a number set. Like, say you donated $20, so I'll give you 40 numbers. 40 numbers, like, maybe you're 40 through whatever. I'm trying to do it to. It's like, say your number set would be 1 through 40, right? And if you come back in and donate later on, then it'll change kind of where you're at in the number system. So, however many in total we have at the end. So, say we had like right now it's a little over 1,000. So, we'll take that and times it by 2, and we'll get the numbers. So like 1 through 5,000, whatever, blah blah blah. I'll go into a random comment generator or a random number generator, and live we'll scroll through and pick, and that number, if it's your number, you win. And then we'll take that number off the board, and then we'll go through and do the same thing. We'll do that at least 11 times. So that's how you win. When I say guaranteed to get into the finals, if you do 50 and over, when we get it narrowed down, to where it would be like a top 10 or whatever, you're guaranteed to make it there. You'll have it narrowed down to that far. So then we'll take the numbers and readjust your numbers and readjust everything, and then go from that point on. So that's how that's working. With the 100, someone asked, because someone did donate 100, then I just doubled it. You'd have 2 separate entries into the finals. So anyways, guys, so that's the first way. The second way is the very traditional Go over to the Pushing for Change page. Right now, I got like 7 or 8 different auctions up. I need to go. I know some of them have multiple pictures on there, and it's kind of confusing. So I'll go through and try to do my best to label what you're bidding for. I'm getting ready to put 2 or 3 more items up tonight. How you bid on it, you see a picture and it'll say like 7, or it'll say 1A on it. Go on that post, that particular post, and then bid on it. You can even put the bid, like bidding on 1A, I bid $150. Um, Keeps on going until, and I'll give a warning, an hour warning to when it's getting ready to shut down. Then whoever has the highest bid at the end is the winner. So at that point, I will give you all a link, 2 different ways to pay, a Cash App or PayPal. And then after you pay that out, we ship it out and it comes to you. So it's just that easy. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I've never done one this big because I'm selling a lot of personal stuff that it's breaking my heart that I'm selling. But I mean, it is what it is. All right, guys, got through all that. We'll blame TikTok. Thanks, TikTok. Breaking into my stuff. All right, so we got both the gold and silver bag. We will do that at the end. All right, let's do cash first. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 340. 340 plus 100, so that's $440. 540, $640. So we didn't quite get our initial buy-in, but that's okay because we did get this. Whoa, got some quarters in here too. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 grams of gold added to our total. 8 grams of gold added to our total. That is awesome. Party at Josh's. The doll hairs. The doll hairs. All right, guys, it's your all's turn now. We got 2 mystery bags. We got a gold and we got a silver. The gold one has 3 chips in it. 3 chips in it. Silver has 2 chips in it. All right, there we go. We got gold. We got silver. 2 chips, 3 chips. I do not feel any like cash itself, so it looks like it's just the chips. So if you can just leave it, I'm gonna try my best to count it up on both. Any mods are there could help me. I'd greatly appreciate it, and we'll find out. A gram is, I think, $59. I think it's what it is. It's pretty much $60 for a gram. Hey, Tony. silver. Alright, so the way this is looking is pretty close on Facebook, YouTube. It was definitely a silver win. So silver will be the winner. So let's go ahead and let's put that there. This we did not win, guys. Okay. All right, that might have been a little bit of trickery. Sorry, guys. Glenda just beeped in. I might have to give her a call. And oh, that's all right, guys. So $30. I don't get it anyways. This wasn't one of the videos that I'm playing for it. But you win some, you lose some. Hey, guys, listen, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to go put a couple more pictures up. Then we're going to try to do a live stream just about that. A live stream just talking about the items, what you're getting. But you're helping me out by the bidding, especially if you can pay for it. I've had so many people say, I thought we were bidding for fun. I didn't know I had to pay for it. I swear to you. It was awful situation to be in. Or you can go over and donate to the other fund, and that helps me out too with donating to that. It helps me out tremendously, honestly. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Win amount was 1,114. Profits 396. What did I miss? What else was Oh, you're talking about the gold. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Frank. Man, it's good to have you here, Frank. Always good to have you here. Gotta love it. All right. Guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I'm blessed and I'm very grateful. And I will see you all maybe tomorrow. It just depends. One of these days that I get all the stuff pulled up. Good night, everybody. All right, YouTube. As always, have a good night, guys. Thank you for all your help.